I will be trading a random fruit all the way up to the soul fruit. But wait, there's a is that a fruit right there? Oh, let's go get it. Oh no, it's a spring fruit. But yeah, the twist was that I can only get 10 random fruits from each of these different places. And with this spring fruit, I have brought that number down to 9. But anyways, let's try to trade the spring fruit so we can save the number of fruits we can get. Alright, so I searched for a bit and trading this fruit is really hopeless because literally no one wants this fruit. So I will use a random fruit spin, and after this spin, I will only have one more spin left. So game, please give me a good fruit. Oh nice, I got a flame fruit. And now, I will go and search a trade for this. I couldn't really find a trade for my flame fruit, but surprisingly, I found someone who wanted to trade their falcon fruit for my spring fruit. And when we were doing the trade, I realized that both of us are stupid and we couldn't trade it because of the 40% difference. So I went back to searching for a trade for my flame fruit. And after searching for a while, I finally found someone who wanted to trade their ice fruit for my flame fruit. So I did the trade, and now we will search for a trade for this ice fruit. Alright, I couldn't find a trade for my ice fruit, but that's okay, because I'm gonna do a castle raid to get an extra fruit. But doing this castle raid will bring that number down to 1, so we have to be careful. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK and wait for this castle raid. So while I was AFK, I realized that I'm late for this raid, so I might miss it if I don't make it in time. So we have to hurry up and do this raid. Alright, I reached the castle, and now I just need to do the raid. Phew, that was really close. But anyways, I got a door fruit, which is really good because I can probably get a good trade with this. So I will go and search for a trade now. Alright, I've been searching for about 20 minutes and I found someone who wanted to trade their quake fruit for my door fruit, which is a huge W. So I did the trade and now we have the quake fruit. But this is where it gets difficult because people really love to overprice their legendary fruits. But anyways, I will look for a trade for both of these fruits. But before that, I have a trade for you. You trade me the subscribe button and I will give you man face blessing. So you get a good fruit from this guy every time you spin. So will you accept it? But anyways, let's look for a trade. Alright, I've been looking for a trade for a long time now, and I can't find anyone who wanted to do this trade. So I will use a random fruit spin, and after this spin, I won't be able to do any more spins for the rest of the challenge. So give me something good, or else we will have to do this the hard way. Alright, let's spin. Oh, I got a string fruit. This is going to be really good in trading. Thank you, Blox Fruit cousin. Alright, let's search for a trade for both of these fruits. I searched a lot and surprisingly I couldn't find anyone who wanted to do this trade, even though it's a really good trade. So I will have to find a fruit. But while I wait for the fruit, I will do some random surprises and hope to get a good fruit. And while I was traveling to the haunted castle, I encountered this sea beast. I was gonna run away from it, but I killed it anyways to see if it can drop bones. And the answer is that it sadly doesn't drop any bones. But anyways, let's pray at the gravestone and try to get some bones from there. Ah, I got nothing. Oh, that skeleton kinda scared me. Alright bro, I'm gonna kill you for scaring me. But besides that, we have a total of 17 bones. And we need 50 bones to do a random surprise. So let's go and get some bones. Alright, I have over 50 bones. And now, let's do a random surprise. Please give me a fruit, please, please. Bro, what are the odds of this? This is the first random surprise I have ever done on this account. And I got a fire essence on my first ever spin. It's not a fruit, but I'll take it. And because of this, I thought my luck was working. So I decided to do another random surprise. Alright, we have enough bones to do our last random surprise. After this, we won't be able to do any more random surprises for the rest of the challenge. So this better give me a good fruit. Bruh, I rolled money. That's the most useless thing I could have rolled from him. Well, random surprise is not that good for getting fruits. So we will have to just wait for a fruit to spawn. Okay, so I went to go take a nap while waiting for a fruit to spawn. And I might have went away for too long. And now, I am really late for this fruit. So we have to find this fruit ASAP before it despawns. The fruit could be very well despawned right now. And I wouldn't even know it. Alright, so I found an apple, a banana, and a spring fruit, which is really useless. And with this, I can't get any more fruits from fruit hunting for the rest of the challenge. And now we only have 2 places to get fruits. One is the castle raid, and the next is the factory raid. So I will wait for a sea castle raid now. Alright, the raid is about to begin, and the good news is that I'm not late this time, and the bad news is that after this castle raid, I won't be able to do any more of them for the rest of the challenge, which is quite sad, but anyways, let's do this raid. Alright, last NPC, and I got a light fruit, which is really good. So now we have all the fruits we need, and now let's go and search for a trade. So after searching for a while, I finally found a trade, and surprisingly, I found a trade for my string and quake only. I didn't even have to trade my light fruit, which is really good. I guess I just got unlucky when I searched for a trade last time. But anyways, we did the trade and now I have the rumble fruit. And now I'm going to try to search for a trade for my ice and light fruits. Alright, after a bit of searching, I finally found someone who wanted to trade their door fruit for my light fruit, which is a huge W. So I did the trade and now let's try to find a trade for both of these fruits. Alright, so I searched for a good 30 minutes and I couldn't find a single trade. So now I will go and do a factory raid so I can add more fruits to the trade. Alright, a factory raid is about to start. So let's go and do this raid. Alright, I got a revived fruit out of that factory raid, which is pretty decent. And now, I will search for a trade for all of these fruits. I couldn't really find a trade for my rumble fruit, but I did find someone who wanted to trade their paw fruit for all of my low tier fruits, which is a really good trade. So I added all of my fruits and he added his paw fruit. Then I also added a spring fruit for the memes. But anyways, we did the trade and now I have the paw fruit. And now I will go and look for a trade for both of these fruits. Alright, after a little bit of searching, I found someone who wanted to trade their shadow fruit for my paw and rumble fruits, which is a pretty fair trade. So I did it and now I have the shadow fruit. And now I will search for a trade and hopefully I find a trade for a venom fruit or even a soul fruit. I tried to search for a soul fruit trade, but I couldn't find it. So I decided to do this other trade that I found, which was for a venom fruit. And so I did the trade and now we have the venom fruit. And now I'm gonna search for a soul fruit trade. Well, I tried my hardest to search for a soul fruit trade, but I couldn't find it, so I decided to do this dragon fruit trade that I found. So I did the trade, and now getting a trade for the soul fruit is going to be really challenging because I have fully ran out of fruits, which means that I can't add anything to this trade. So we have to make this work with this dragon fruit. Alright, so I searched for a while and I realized that as the update just came out, nobody actually has a soul fruit. So now I will wait for a week so people get the soul fruit and the value drops so I can actually have a chance to find someone who has it. Alright, so it's the next week and soul also came on stock in the last week, which should have put a dent in the value. So let's go and search for a trade. Alright, after searching, I started panicking because I couldn't find anyone even after searching for about an hour. I had lost all hopes and I was about to mark this challenge as a failure. But then I found this almighty man who wanted to trade their soul fruit for my dragon fruit, which is really good. So of course, I did the trade and now the challenge is finally complete. This was the most painful challenge amongst all of these. But anyways, if you want to see me trade a bomb fruit all the way up to the venom fruit, then click right here and subscribe to make my pain worth it.